next guest. Simply put, when you look up the word superstar in the dictionary, this woman's picture is next to it. In my 28 years in this company, I have never seen someone take off, shoot to the moon like this woman has over the past couple of years. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the Eradicator. She is Mommy. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley. What is going on between you and Raquel Rodriguez?
What is going on with me and Raquel? Look, we've been very back and forth since our NXT days. She was my best friend, she was my sister, she was my tag partner at some stage until she got jealous. And what happened now? What happened at Monday Night Raw? She got jealous once again. And she pulled me out of the ring so I couldn't make it the queen of the ring. And yeah, boo, exactly. Yeah. She's pathetic. She's pathetic. Estúpida. So what do we do to people that wrong us, huh? We kick their ass and we get our payback. So that's exactly what I did.
All right, at the first Evolution, you were just a young pup of battling for the NXT UK Championship. You fast forward now 5 years. In all seriousness, did you ever imagine that we would get to an Evolution 2 and that you, Rhea Ripley, would be the Rhea Ripley that you are right now? You saw the reaction from these fans. Could you ever imagine this was the place you'd be?
We love you, Mommy!
I love you guys. Honestly, Evolution 1 was a massive history-making event for us women in this industry. And to have a second one, man, we're just getting started. But going out at Evolution 1 and facing against Dakota Kai and it being for the NXT UK Women's Championship, it was one of the highlights of my career. And it's funny actually, because the date of Evolution 1 was the exact same date that I started my wrestling journey in Australia for Riot City Wrestling 6 years prior. It's wild how history writes itself, you know, and it's just everything lines up so perfectly and your destiny is your destiny. But right now, the women's destiny is Evolution 2, and we are going to take over this company and we are going to take over that pay-per-view, and we are going to absolutely kill it.
And that's 3 weeks from tomorrow in Atlanta. Let's talk about SummerSlam. You've accomplished just about everything in your career, but the one event that you've had zero success in fact, last year may have been the worst night of your life.
Cole, what am I going to do then?
Shut up, Cole! Last year's SummerSlam, one of the worst nights of your life. You got a chance of redemption this time around, just across the river at MetLife Stadium. How important is it for you to show up and show out in the shadow of New York City, in New Jersey, at SummerSlam this year?
Title time? Look, I know I haven't had a good run with SummerSlam, as you just pointed out straight to my face. Thank you so much, Cole. Yeah, boot Cole for a second. Boot Cole for a second. Shame. Hopefully this SummerSlam is a little different. I like title time, but is that title time with Tiffy time or is it with Io Sky? It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, Mommy is always on top, and this SummerSlam
Let's hear it for the Eradicator, Rhea. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Press Tour, as they're calling it, started last night in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The second stop happens right here in New York City tomorrow.